Hey guys, it's Melanie. Happy Saturday and welcome back to Ye Olde Weekly Home Fragrance Roundup. I hope you guys all had a really good week. I've had a good week. I'm excited it's the weekend because I like sleeping in. Stella actually had a long weekend last week. She was home Friday and Monday. They were preparing for report cards at school, so she had a couple days off for that. And I really like not getting up at like 6:30 in the morning. I used to be such a morning person, you guys, but ever since I got into my 40s, it's a lot harder for me to wake up early in the morning. So anyway, that's an issue now. But yeah, it's actually, I really prefer being up before everybody else is, at least in terms of being able to have like a few minutes to myself to have some coffee and just kind of chill out before the day really gets rolling. So yeah, I should probably appreciate the fact that I have to get up early because it does allow me to get a little bit more done throughout the day, even though there still is never enough time, right? Anyway, you guys, let's talk candles, wax melts, what's been going in the crocs, what's been going underneath the lamp, all that jazz. And we're going to dive right into it with what is currently going in my candle crocs. So I have 3 candle crocs that I am actively using around the house, except right now I only have 1 candle going in the one that's downstairs in my kitchen. If you don't know what a candle crock is, I will link my Candle Crock 101 video in the description box down below. That will explain the whole deal to you. And in the description box below this video, I will link a couple of currently available super neutral candle crocks that don't have any inspirational quotes on them. I'm kind of picky about decor stuff, so I try to find things that are a little bit more neutral. But the only thing that I have in the downstairs crock is the last little tiny bit of my Kringle Fiji. I did review that candle last Sunday, so if you missed it, I'll try to remember to link that in the description box down below as well. Love Fiji. I could have just finished burning it, but I figured I might try to like extend it a little bit by putting it in the candle crock. The only thing is, there's really not much wax left, so I'm not getting a ton of strength from it. So at this point, I should probably just turn it off and take it out because there's really no point. So that's the only candle crock I'm using right now. And in my candle lamp, if you don't know what a candle lamp is, I now also have a Candle Lamp 101 video. I will link that down below. But I am still using that same Bath & Body Works OG in the purple ribbed glass berry waffle cone. I have not poured off any of the wax. You guys, I kind of think if you are the type of person who really doesn't like burning or who wants to get the very most from your candles, I would really tell you to get a candle lamp. Now, the strength and throw, someone had asked me about that. I think it's kind of on par with whatever the candle would have in terms of strength and throw when you're burning it. I don't find that it intensifies the fragrance even more or makes it stronger. But that original berry waffle cone is definitely just on its own like a very good strength and throw. And it's doing the exact same underneath the lamp. And I've had the exact same, like, I've never poured off any of the wax. I've had that going for, I mean, it's been hours, like hours and hours and hours. And I still am smelling it. Now, I do have it in my office on my desk where I work, and so my nose is always kind of right there, so I feel like maybe that's why I smell it still as well as I do without having poured off any of that wax that has been melting now for, quite frankly, a couple of weeks. When you have a candle lamp, you're basically melting the top layer of the wax. You're not melting from underneath like you are with a crock. You're melting from the top with a halogen bulb. And that means that once that top layer of wax loses its fragrance, you just pour that part off and then you start warming the next layer of wax underneath. And so you just kind of do that until you basically finish the candle up. But yeah, it's still going strong. I might just go ahead and pour off some of the wax tomorrow, just to see if there is a real difference in the strength in terms of like the newer wax underneath. But I don't know. I mean, I can still smell it quite well, so maybe I'll just let it keep going. But I really like this candle lamp. I will link the candle lamp that I am loving in the description box down below. You can find it on Amazon. It's really great quality. It has an adjustable arm so that no matter how tall or short your candle is, you can adjust how close the lamp shade gets to your candle. It works with Kringles. Someone was asking me if it worked with Kringle candles. Yeah, absolutely, because that adjustable arm goes well above where the large jars actually go. Works with Yankee candle jars. It should work with pretty much almost any candle jar, unless it's one of those like supersized, like, you know how they have like the huge like Velispa candles that are like this tall and like this big around? Probably wouldn't fit under that, but I mean, if you're gonna buy like a $400 candle like that, you're probably gonna wanna burn it. So, but yeah, loving that lamp, you guys. Totally worth investing in if you are a candle lover. It's nice to have at least one, because if only to correct candles that tunnel, you can totally do that with a candle lamp. Like, you can just set it under there until the wax sort of melts back into the middle again, and then you can relight it. And it should, ideally, I mean, I haven't tested this, I haven't had any candles that have tunneled. It should correct it so that going forward, you should have a more even burn going down the remainder of your candles. So, I don't know. I think this thing is genius. I love it. I feel silly for having waited as long as I did to buy one, because it's pretty darn cool. So love that. Let's talk candles that I'm burning. I am still like milking and babying this thing along. You know what I should do is put this underneath my candle lamp, because I would have this for like weeks and weeks and weeks. This is the Pink Sands and Petals from Bath and Body Works. This was out in 2017, and this is that ribbed glass that I'm talking about, except my berry waffle cone it's purple glass. This is a really beautiful iridescent pink, and this fragrance, you guys, you know that, I mean, I enjoy florals now. They're still not my go-to, but I enjoy florals, and this is one that it just speaks to me. It's so beautiful. The notes in here are, oh, did I just get... This has a little bit of like schmutz on it, and I don't know what that's from. Anyway, jasmine petals, orange blossom, soft white musk, and banana flower. It's just perfection. If you have had this one, you know how beautiful it is. That's a gorgeous floral. I really feel like, what is that on here anyway? I think it's like some weird black stuff. I don't know what that is. At least I don't have it on my chin. At least I don't think I do. Oh, what candles do I currently have burning? Let's talk about what's going right now. I have a lot. I try to limit, when I'm burning candles, I try to limit it to like 2 at a time. And then once I'm done with those 2, like after a few hours, I blow those out and I'll light another couple candles. But I'm kind of in testing mode for new candles that I have ordered and that are starting to come in. I will have some hauls coming up for you guys here shortly. I have a huge Homeworx haul that I ordered from their website. I have a huge Kringle candle haul that I ordered. They're returning favorites. And then I also ordered just a bunch of other candles, scents that I've never tried from them that I want to be able to review for you guys. So I will have those videos probably coming up. The Kringle candle is actually the Kringle candles are supposed to be here tomorrow, and then the Homeworx are supposed to be here early next week. So you'll see those within the next couple weeks, I promise. So, but where was I going? Oh, what I currently have burning. Kringle candle behind me here. This is Sicilian Orange. I've already reviewed this. You guys, if you love the Nest Sicilian Tangerine, you should try this. You should, because you will love it just as much. It's so beautiful. Love this. This is going to be one of my new staples from Kringle going forward. And luckily, it's in my favorite formula, which is their 2-week soy formula. Love that. In the entryway, I have Fresh Georgia Peach, which you guys will have seen a review of already on Thursday. The Fresh Georgia Peach, hopefully, fingers crossed, it's still available. I'll put a link down below for you guys to the Homeworx Shop website. I did sign up for their program, so I do have an affiliate code to be able to share with you guys. It'll save you 10% off of your order. You don't have to use that if you don't want to, but you can use that 10% off in addition to any of the sale prices that they have going. So the code is just MELANIEP, the letter P, and it's all capital letters. But again, look at the description box down below. I put all of this information down there, so you don't have to write this down. You don't have to remember it. You can literally just copy and paste if you need to. But the Fresh Georgia Peach was released on the Homeworx Shop website, so you can buy that there. And I will link my review that I did on Thursday in the description box down below as well. So that's what's going there. In my family room, I have the Kiwi Margarita, which I ordered from QVC. That one came, and really enjoying that. I will be doing an in-depth review of it. That'll probably be up Tuesday. And then in my kitchen, on my kitchen island, I know I told you guys there's a lot. I have I think it's wild peony. I think it's wild peony. It's from the Homeworx 3-Wicks jars from Ulta. I bought that at Ulta. And it's a beautiful peony scent. Really, really love that one. So I'm almost done with it, actually. So, and I do love the lids from those guys. This is, they're just these beautiful wood lids. I do like what Harry did with these for sure. So anyway, there's that. So that's what's burning right now. Also this week, I finished my happy birthday, my first happy birthday. I just brought this out here to like show you guys because this is my backup. The empty is already in my empties for February, so I was burning that this week. I was also going just really lightly with these two because these are my last two backups. The Rosewood Plum, so beautiful, such a gorgeous floral. You can't get these anymore, so I hate to even like show you guys because I'm sure some of you are going to be like, that's so pretty. It is. Aren't these pretty jars? These are, I think, my favorite jars from Homeworx in terms of specialty jars. Before this, it was definitely the hobnail, but this like beautiful chevron stitch. Oh, I love these, and I love the texture and just the color. The colors are gorgeous. This purple and that kind of pinky blush, beautiful. And this one is Blackberry Rose. Oh, I love this one. I wish this would come back. So I've kind of been babying these along, just lighting them for like a couple hours here and there, just to like enjoy them, but also kind of savor them a little bit at the same time. You guys know I'm big on enjoying what you have and not just like hoarding it and stashing it away. Burn it. Burn the things that you love because every day is a special occasion. Couple of Bath & Body Works candles. Now these are from my collection. So this is the Raspberry Mimosa. I don't think this is currently out. Really like this, but man, the wicks on this one, these are rough. These are those curly, thick tree stump ones. This will probably end up either in the crock or under the lamp. I really like this scent though. I hope they bring this out again this year. Sweet raspberries, rosé sorbet, and a splash of champagne. This is not that classic like boozy champagne note that they use. This is actually really quite nice. I love this one. And this one too, I hope this one comes back, the pomegranate lemonade. Ooh, so good. And again, these wicks are not quite as thick, but they get those heavy mushroom tops. So anyway, this is super good too. What are the notes on here? Juicy pomegranate, zested lemons, and sugar crystals. This really is a beautiful mix of a really, really sweet lemon, which is what I like, and a like kind of fruity pomegranate as well. Ooh, that is lovely. I really, really like that a lot. So yeah, that's what I've been using in terms of candles this week. let's talk wax melts. Now this is all Scentsy, still my go-to at this point. A couple of you have told me that a lot of the vendor wax that you normally buy has gone up in price significantly, and that shipping has also gone up, which I think is just on par with pretty much all home fragrance at this point. I think every home fragrance company has increased their prices, and I get it, especially if you are someone who is a small business and doing vendor wax. I'm sure this is costing you a lot more to produce these things. So, but because vendor wax really isn't like my preferred wax to use, I don't know that I'm going to continue testing it this year, just because if I'm going to spend my money on stuff, I really do want to spend it on things that I know that work really well for me, and Scentsy just always does. So the consistency there is just what keeps me going back to it. And also they have some great stuff out for spring. I need to place a spring order. I want to try and do that before the end of the month. So hopefully I'll have a Scentsy haul for you guys as well coming up. But this is what I was using this last week. Black Raspberry Vanilla. I finished my brick. This came in my most recent club order. Now this was a situation of where I think this maybe just needed some more cure time. I love the scent. The scent is heavenly, and when I buy this just in the regular bars, it lasts several days for me. But when I buy it in my club, like brick format, it lasts a day and it's done, which is normally the performance that I get from vendor wax, which is why I don't really buy a lot of vendor wax. But a couple of you told me just let it sit for a while. So I'm gonna try that. I'm gonna order one more, and I'm gonna let it sit for like 6 months, and I'm gonna see if that helps with the longevity of it. So, but I do love the scent. This is heavenly. If you've never tried it, I would suggest just getting it in the regular bar format. It is so fruity, but also has this beautiful vanilla running throughout. It's just heavenly. Cannot get enough of it. Okay, this collection from Scentsy, I don't remember the name of it, but it came out like a few weeks ago. Of course, I bought it. This is, it's some Valentine's collection. I buy this stuff from my friend Lisa, so I don't know what all the collections are called. I just know that like I hear her talking about it and I'm like, oh, I'll probably like that. I'll order it. So, but anyway, it comes with the following scents. It's Love, which like a sweet, this is a sweet scent, and it reminds me a little bit of a cross between Sweet Tarts and Smarties. It's like a candy scent for sure. It doesn't smell like the candy hearts at all. It smells like a cross between Sweet Tarts and Smarties, and I like it. It's not club worthy for me, but I did really, really enjoy this. And in fact, did I go through 2 of these? I did. 2. I believe these came in trios, and I think I probably just bought like a couple of trios. Together Forever. This one I think is more of a floral. Yeah, this is a floral. Lots of strong, like rose, peony type notes in here to my nose. Definite floral, but a sweeter floral at the same time. Definitely very, very sweet floral. So that is really delightful. And then You're the One. This one I've been warming in the downstairs powder room here. And this is so different from the other 2. These are all really unique. I really like this collection. If you haven't tried it and it's still available, definitely thumbs up for me. I think it's worth checking out. But this is nice. This is neither floral nor gourmand or candy to my nose. But then it's also like both. It's weird. Like this one's really hard to explain for me. It's sweet, but it's not cloying. It's floral, but it also smells edible at the same time. I think this is one that's really worth sniffing out. It's very, very interesting, so love that. Cherry Limeade. This was from a Bring Back My Bar. I don't think it was this last go around. I honestly can't remember which one it was, but I took it out of my backup stash and brought it downstairs. And I like this, but I don't love it. It's definitely lime and cherry. It probably smells like those cherry limeade slushies from Sonic taste like. I've never had one, but I would imagine that it tastes exactly like how this smells. It's just cherry and lime. If you like those two together, you would probably love this. Not that you can get it, but to me it's just okay. It's not my favorite. I do love Blueberry Rush. I think I picked up a couple of these, which I'm glad about. This was from the most recent Bring Back My Bar. This is really nice, and it also pairs really nicely with Almond Croissant, which you guys know it's club worthy for me. I have 2 of these in my club. My gosh. I don't know how anyone can hate this. Fluffy, buttery, flaky croissant. So good. So good. Love that. Maui Mist, a beautiful tropical floral, but also rose. It's so interesting. Like, you would think that this would just be like a totally like tropical scent, but it definitely has rose in it. But also some tropical floral notes as well. It's really unique, and this was, again, Bring Back My Bar, so you can't get this one anymore. Sorry. And another Bring Back My Bar, which you guys see a lot of because it's in my club. Happy birthday. Funfetti birthday cake. That's what this smells like. Oh, I love it. I love it so much. And now I have both dogs here assisting me. Boy, they are just going ham. Can you guys... There's that one. And then Penny's over here. She's got her little bully stick. So any of those noises that you're hearing, really sorry about that. They're going to town on these gross things that I bought them. All right, you guys, I hope you have a great rest of your Sunday. I do have my spring, summer Scentsy warmer tour that I plan on uploading tomorrow. So if you're curious about that, that video will be going up tomorrow, provided that I get it filmed either today or tomorrow. Fingers crossed. But yeah, so that's what's coming up. Let me know if you have any questions. Check out that description box down below. Thank you guys so much for taking the time to watch. Give this video a thumbs up. Please subscribe if you're new. See you in the next one. Toodaloo!